Welcome to Everyday Money Matters, where we explore practical tips on saving and making money in your daily life. Get ready to embark on a journey towards financial empowerment and smart choices. Subscribe now and let's make every day count for your wallet. In today's video we will discuss, is debt hurting your relationship? Now let's get to it. For many couples, marriage is synonymous with buying a home, starting a family and navigating life's milestones in sickness and in health. But many things in life come at a cost, which is often financed using mortgages, joint credit cards and other shared loans. When marriage ends in divorce, entangling these financial obligations can be a difficult task for former spouses. Between January 22 and 25, there was a nationwide survey of 1,210 divorced people conducted. Respondents were asked a series of questions about their shared marital debts and how divorce impacted their overall financial well-being. And here are those results. Two-thirds of respondents, 66%, had shared debts with their former spouse, most commonly credit card debt, 42%, mortgage debt, 38%, and auto loan debt, 30%. The vast majority of those who shared debt, 79%, say that it was difficult to separate their marital debts, including 18% who say it was extremely difficult. About a fifth of respondents, 19%, say that debt was one of the causes of their divorce. 41% don't think their debts were split fairly in their divorce, and slightly more, 43%, don't believe their assets were split fairly. Most who remarried, 71%, opted to keep debts separate in their next marriage. Half of those who stayed single say that if they do remarry, they will keep their debts separate from their future partners, while 27% say it depends on the person and 10% say it depends on the size of the loan. 1 in 8, 13%, would still co-sign loans with their next spouse. Over half of respondents, 55%, had to find ways to increase their income after getting divorced, such as taking on a second job, 21%, switching to a higher-paying career, 19%, and getting a job after not working while married, 15%. Those with children were more likely to need to increase their income than those without, at 59% versus 49%, respectively. Divorce often results in worse credit outcomes. 45% say their credit score took a hit after their divorce, compared with the 16% who say their credit score improved. Additionally, 38% find it more difficult to obtain a loan or credit after their divorce, and 37% have missed a payment on their debts due to their divorce. Sharing debts with your spouse, such as co-signing a mortgage or opening a joint credit card account, seems like a natural step to take with a person with whom you already share financial responsibilities. In the event of a divorce, however, separating marital debts can quickly become a complicated process. Who becomes responsible for repaying shared debts depends on a number of factors, like whose name is on the debt, the laws of the state in which you lived and any prenuptial agreements. Two-thirds of those surveyed, 66%, had at least one shared debt with their former spouse, while 34% had kept their debts separate. The most common types of shared marital debt stemmed from credit cards, mortgages and auto loans. Among respondents with shared debt, about 4 in 5, 79%, say that separating those debts in divorce was difficult, including 18% who say it was extremely difficult. Additionally, 41% say they don't believe their marital debts were split fairly in the divorce, and even more, 43%, don't think their assets were split fairly. About a fifth, 19%, believe that debt was a contributing factor to the divorce, including 25% of those who had shared debts with their former spouse. Among those who later remarried, most, 71%, opted to keep their debts separate from their next spouse. Half of those who haven't remarried say they would keep their debts separate from a future spouse, while 27% say it depends on the person and 10% say it depends on the size of the existing loan. In conclusion, while finalizing the divorce, it's important that you are repaying any shared debts. Your lenders still expect timely monthly payments, and you could face the consequences of delinquency if your name is on the loan, even if you aren't living in the home or using the car. Keep the lines of communication open between you and your former spouse, or at least ensure your divorce attorney is communicating with your ex-spouse's lawyer. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and share it with anyone who might benefit, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.